Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. I'm Green Lego Cats 123 and welcome to the second episode of To Catch a Robloxian. By now we've likely all seen a case of grown adults pursuing children through Roblox. Time and time again we've witnessed prominent users like developers and YouTubers get exposed for their disgusting acts towards minors. It happens so often with known users that it begs the question, how often does this happen with unknown Roblox users? In this series, Schlepp and I set out to catch potential Roblox predators and we were able to do just that without any trouble at all. We set up a Sting account claiming to be a 13-year-old girl and joined popular groups full of active users looking to do absolutely reprehensible things with other players. Schlepp would enter these backwater Roblox groups where sickos meet to do stuff like organize roleplays, trade personal information, express their interests, and other degenerate stuff. We recorded these clips 2 weeks ago and the groups we found these players in are still up and being used by freaks very actively. In fact, one of them has gotten over 100 pages worth of group wall posts since the beginning of this month. With how many highly active condo groups there are, it was really no surprise that Schlepp and I found potential predators really quick and really easily. In Schlepp's video, we went over 4 of the first weirdos we found. In this episode, we'll be going over 4 more, including one subject that gave a lot of insight into the sad tale of what led to him being a Roblox degenerate. Our first subject is this supposedly 15-year-old boy calling himself Pixelated, but his actual username is IDK This guy joined our Sting game to meet what he thought was a 13-year-old girl who he wanted to have fun with at a con game. Instead, he met me.
Alright, get ready. Alright. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, he's in game.
Pixelated was an interesting case because he clearly had no clue what was going on. He rejoined 3 or 4 times trying to get to some con game he thought he was going to roleplay in with a 13-year-old girl. We were able to convince Pixelated to say several things and do an interview with what he thought was a security bot in order to reach this con game.
I just told him to say file. Oh my goodness. Alright, I just told him to say Fave did nothing wrong. He has to say that to get in. Let's see if he does it. Oh, dude, I'm done.
He went through with all of it for about 10 minutes before realizing he was being investigated for his actions rather than being vetted to enter a disgusting game. Pixelated, who is supposedly 15, said he wanted to meet a 13-year-old at a con game to discuss a math test and have fun. His determination to get to a con game and the fact that Schlepp is obviously not a 13-year-old girl he goes to school with proved how willing he was to engage in this behavior with a minor and hide it. Following our interaction with Pixelated, I decided to add a fake bad morph area to quickly determine how willing these potential predators were to engage in inappropriate acts with a minor. These proved to be very successful. Subject 2 went by the name Pappy, and he was very quick to show how excited he was to meet this 13-year-old girl.
How are you? Oh, he's lagging, I think. Or I'm lagging. Oh, he's coming inside. Oh, he's going straight to the bad morphs. Oh my gosh.
He immediately went to the bad morphs before engaging in any small talk or anything like that, quickly proving his willingness to do what he wanted to do. Unfortunately, we would not get much out of him as he quickly left the game, unfriended Schlep, and disappeared. Our third subject is someone calling themselves Hizo Soup, who was supposedly a 14-year-old girl. Much like Pappy and many of the other people we would later catch, Hizo Soup went straight for the bad marks without any direction to do so, once again making their intentions clear.
Alright, go crazy.
Hizo Soup's excuse for joining the game was that they were trolling as a girl. No, as a boy. Hizo Soup then said their plan was to go through with everything, then reveal they were a boy as a way of trolling a supposed 13-year-old girl. To me, this whole trolling excuse felt very suspicious, and I honestly fully believe they were lying about it, especially after darting towards the fake bad morphs under their own control. Keep in mind, this was recorded 2 weeks ago, before Ruben Sim began encouraging trolling as a means of disrupting the Roblox Predators scene. Hizo Soup would randomly compliment my avatar, probably in an attempt to get me to like them, then leave shortly after. It was our fourth subject that would be the most interesting and gave us a bit of a look into the mind of one of these people and what got them into doing these terrible things.
Oh, straight to the bad morphs. I gotta turn them on. Let's RP first. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna let him make all the moves. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna be the driest role player ever. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's crazy! He knows! He knows!
This guy said he was 15 years old, which I actually believe in this case, and you'll see why in a bit. I'm down for whatever 11 and I talked for nearly 20 minutes about his behavior, how he felt about Roblox's actions against NSFW content and roleplay, and what led him to this point. He started off by indirectly admitting guilt to what he was doing and mentioned how he felt terrible about it and should uninstall Roblox. Although this could often be seen as sympathy bait, I actually genuinely believe this guy felt bad. He would go on to talk about how doing this kind of thing became an addiction for him, not only on Roblox but in real life. Apparently old habits were what kept him coming back to Roblox, which to me sounds a lot like potential addiction. He admitted to being addicted and that it began a couple of years ago when he accidentally stumbled upon a condo game in Roblox. He said when he was probably around 12 or 13, an exploiter teleported him to a condo game which introduced him to this NSFW content on Roblox. The exposure to such content at a young age probably messed with this guy's mind, which led to him becoming addicted to it, and that led to this point. A random visit to a condo game led to this 15-year-old dude becoming addicted to disgusting things on Roblox to the point where he began seeking out younger girls to partake in disgusting things within Roblox and potentially real life too. Young children becoming addicted to NSFW content through Roblox is something that has been documented before, such as in Meep City parties. Being exposed to adult content at such a young age can lead to crippling addictions which have been studied and known for decades, and cases like I'm Down for Whatever 11's only support that already proven fact. NSFW content and adult behavior is something that has been readily accessible on Roblox for years, with games such as Meep City, CNP and Slender Hangout, and all of these groups people like Pixelated, Pappy, Ezo Soup, and I'm Down for Whatever are active in. Roblox has done an absolutely horrendous job at removing such content, which has likely led to thousands of children falling victim to NSFW content addictions at super young ages, and potentially being groomed by adults looking to take advantage of them. I asked I'm Down for Whatever 11 if he thought Roblox was actively trying to stop people who do what he did, and he replied with an emphatic no. He would also state that he felt that people who were willing to do inappropriate roleplay with 13-year-olds were not under any threat of action being taken against them from Roblox. You have someone who is most likely an adult content addict that has been doing NSFW roleplaying on Roblox for years basically relay the sentiment that Roblox does a terrible job at keeping potential predators off the platform. If you don't believe it when someone like myself says Roblox does a bad job at moderating this stuff, do you believe it now that someone who participates in this stuff says the same thing? I'm Down for Whatever 11 would state that this behavior of his has been slowing down and that he had begun joining things in school to keep him distracted from it. I encouraged him to seek further help before he hurt himself or someone else, and he seemed to want to while acknowledging the struggles of addiction. Our interview would conclude, and I hope that it'd be the last time he'd use that account, but sadly the account has been active since then. Many of these players are disgusting individuals who should be shown no remorse, but cases like his show that there are people participating in this stuff that have had their minds twisted and burned into doing these things. Some people are just lost causes who went down the wrong path, which doesn't excuse their unacceptable behavior at all, but shows how they got to that point. I'm Down for Whatever 11 got to this point because he was randomly exposed to NSFW Roblox content, which stresses the importance of and need for Roblox to do an actually good job at removing those kinds of content on their platform. The mass amounts of adult content and behavior on Roblox harms children, whether they get groomed, become addicts to it, or end up in other horrifying situations. This has been documented multiple times, and Schlepp and I have again proved that there are people willing to do inappropriate acts with 13-year-olds on the Roblox platform. Roblox needs to step it up when it comes to moderating NSFW content on their platform, because it's currently running rampant to the point where not even the people surrounded by it feel at risk of being moderated by Roblox, and children are at high risk of falling victim to them. Next week, Schlepp will upload a video on his channel showing even more of these potential predators that we caught, all within the span of a couple of hours. Thank you for watching, and join us next week on Schlepp's channel for the next episode of To Catch a Robloxian.